right, a reminder back to the combine. The wide receiver workout will begin on the field tonight behind us here. Todd McShay has 6 wideouts projected to go in the first round in his latest mock draft. USC's Drake London first off the board. That would be tied for the second most first-round wideouts in any year since the common draft era began in 1967, behind the 7 taken in that 2004 draft. So let's get some quick reads on this group. We begin with Lewis. What stands out from Drake London's tape?
Well, his size. He's massive. He's 6'3", just a shade under 220, and has a catch radius that is just ridiculous, meaning this: he's not covered. When he's covered, he's not covered. And when you see these highlights, that's what you're going to see. A guy who can just go up and win the 50-50 balls down the field outside the numbers. A guy who you can put in the slot, and he's just going to chew up tight ends and safeties. And he's also a guy who, when you throw him the short game, he can really break tackles and get yardage after the catch. That is a quarterback's best friend.
And how about Chris Olave, another player that I love in this class? The first thing I think about is speed. And he's a flat burner. But the difference between him and a lot of other guys that are going to run in the 4.3s at this combine is he's got easy speed. Everything he does is so smooth. From route running to after the catch, he's under control. And his production's been outstanding. 115 catches the past 2 seasons, 20 of those for touchdowns. I think he's a lot like Devontae Smith coming out a year ago. Such a great route runner.
So sometimes a player has success in the NFL and it boosts the stock of a draft prospect, and that is the case of Deebo Samuel and Arkansas wide receiver Treylon Burks. Because I guarantee you, there are teams across the league watching his college tape, watching him lined up all over the field, you know, in the slot, outside, in the backfield, breaking tackles and thinking, he could be our Deebo.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're right, but he's got those abilities and traits, and I guarantee you they're thinking it.
Yeah, and listen, I'm high on Garrett Wilson, and here's why. There's a ghost of Garrett Wilson that haunts me. I'm coaching in a 7-on-7 tournament, and I got a squad. I got my son, Derek Stingley's my corner, and Kyle Hamilton's my safety. We can't be beat. We ain't giving up catches. We're in cover 2. They throw a football to Garrett Wilson, and I see Kyle. Kyle's ready to jump up and get it. And Garrett Wilson does what Iron Man does. He shoots some rockets out of his hands like this. He rises up into the air, and he catches the football. And I said, oh, that's different. And then you watch him, he becomes a punt returner at Ohio State, so he has those yak skills. He has a great catch radius, and he continues to high point the football. He's also a really good route runner. Garrett Wilson is a complete player, and a player I believe that when he gets into a building, he's a starter day one.
His father played in the NBA. And he can jump like his dad.
Well, there you go.
Yes. You know, can I just quickly go back to that team? You said you had Kyle Hamilton at safety. You had Derek Stingley.
We won a championship.
The Monstars.
You did win.
We won a championship.
I was about to say, if you lost, then I'd be questioning the coach.
Oh, I was definitely about to say, that's coaching there. That's straight coaching.
Coach should be fired.
Oh, man.
Fired.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.